Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream is a comedy about love, the power and the difficulties of love. It's funny and has a happy ending, unlike the tragedy Romeo and Juliet, which Shakespeare wrote about the same time over 400 years ago. Shakespeare describes human emotions so well that we can still easily identify with the characters. That's why so many people feel Shakespeare is the greatest writer ever in the English language. For me, this play showed how powerful and deceptive love can be. So powerful and deceptive to make you do silly things. In fact, one of the most famous lines in the play is when Puck, a fairy, proclaims, "Lord, what fools these mortals be! How foolish are these mortals in A Midsummer Night's Dream?" Hermia, a reasonable person, is forced to make a rash decision for love. Her father wants her to marry Demetrius, but she refuses because she is in love with Lysander. Theseus, the ruler of Athens, tells Hermia she must obey her father or she will face death. Hermia's love for Lysander is so strong that she decides she would rather die than love Demetrius. Hermia actually ends up running away with her lover, Lysander, leaving her family and hometown behind. That's pretty irrational. Another example of the power of love is Helena's intense love and devotion to Demetrius, a man who despises her and is not shy about telling her so. Helena states, "The more I love, the more he hateth me." And Demetrius tells her, "Do I in the plainest truth tell you, I do not, nor I cannot love you?" Helena irrationally responds, "And even for that do I love you more. I am your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me." Helena is so in love with Demetrius that she gives up her dignity as a human being just to be closer to her lover. But the funniest part of the play, which Shakespeare uses to show the ultimate absurdity of love, is when Titania, the fairy queen, falls in love with an ass. She is put under a spell that makes her fall in love with the first person she sees when she wakes up. In her case, she wakes up and sees Nick Bottom, who was recently transformed into a donkey by the fairy Puck. She will not let the ass out of her sight because she is so enamored with him. This funny, crazy story shows how many different aspects of love. It can be irrational, difficult, and make you do silly things. As Lysander proclaims to Hermia at one point in the play, "The course of true love never did run smooth."